मैं अपने चैनल एनएस ऑटोमेशन में बहुत बहुत स्वागत करता हूं। Guys, please subscribe my channel. So today in this video we are going to discuss about the constructor. What the constructor in Java, what type of constructor in Java, and after understanding the types and the constructor, we are going to see the practical implementation of the constructor. So see what the constructor is. So we can say that constructor is a special method which invoked when we create an object, or we can say that the constructor is a special method that is used to initialize the object. Now constructor have some characteristics. What? The first one is the constructor name should be the same or should be same as the name of the class. The second characteristic is that constructor do not return any value, so it do not have any return type. The third one, we don't need to call the constructor. The constructor call automatically when the object is created. So there are the 3 points need to remember about the constructor. The first one is that the class name, the name of the constructor should be the same as the name of the class. The second one is the constructor do not have any return type like int, string, void. We do not define any return type to this. The third one is the constructor, we need not to call the constructor, it is called automatically. So we'll see the types of constructor. So first is the no argument constructor. So no argument constructor are the constructor when I say that I haven't passed any argument or the parameter within the constructor. So I will now able to say that there is a class, my class, and there is a my class constructor here. So I haven't defined within the braces, I haven't defined any value. You can see in the round brackets where I have small brackets where I have defined anything, so it's null. So when I haven't passed any argument or parameter within it, that is means it is no argument constructor or a blank constructor, or you can say that is a. Now we'll see what is parameterized constructor. Now parameterized constructor are the constructor when we have passed some argument to the constructor. Now you can see in example here that it is my class is the class and another my class is a constructor where I have passed int I as the value or parameter. So when I can pass a parameter within the constructor, that constructor is known as the parameterized constructor. So I can pass more than one parameter or argument within the constructor. Now we'll see how we can going to create a constructor class. So let us say that this is a class demo. We have defined two variable int a and int b. See, and now I have also created another class that is test demo. Now I will create a object of this. So how we create an object for this? If you haven't seen my last video, please go to the my last video, Java session 2, and see how we are able to create the object. So we are going to create an object of this test, and my class name is demo, a reference name, new is a keyword, then demo. So now we'll see, I will try to print the value of a variable. Now I haven't defined any value for a, and I haven't defined the value for this. So let us see what the value it will print. See, 0. Then I haven't passed any value, so by default it will show me the 0. And now you are seeing that I have created an object and this is my constructor. This is my constructor. Now you will say that I haven't defined any constructor in this. So why it is? So the demo, this is by default constructor. So if I haven't initialized any value within the constructor, we need not to define the constructor. It is by default created by the Java. So let us see. I'm declaring the value within the constructor. So constructor, I said that this is a method. So and the class name should be and the constructor name should be the name of the class, same as the name. So I have defined the demo as a class. Now same name for the constructor. Now I'm initializing the value for this. Sorry, a equals to 10. So now I will see how I will pass the value. Now you will see that 10 is the value printed for the parent. So now what it will, when I have defined the value within the parameter within the constructor, so it is initialized when I have created the object for this class. So the value for a is initialized at the time of allocating the memory with the help of the constructor. Or you also can say that the constructor are those methods by which we can help, with the help of this we can create the object for a class. Now I will say that I will print the value of b. So I haven't defined this anything. So let me go and define another constructor. So we can define more than one constructor within the class. So but you are able to see that this is giving the error for me. Now the main thing, we cannot have the same type of constructor, means signature should be different. So signature, that is parameter. So I will say that I will pass some parameter in this. Now I will assign this parameter, this dot b equals to b. So why I have this is written this line? This is the keyword which is used to refer the current object. So current object is for this, and b is the value which we'll get from this constructor. Now if I am using this, if I want to print the value of this, so I have to use the constructor in the same way. Suppose that if I am using the same constructor, so when I will run this command, so it will print only the value of a, not the value of b, because I haven't called the constructor for the parameterized constructor where I have defined the value for b. Let's see. Now you will to see that the value of a is printed, but the b is value 0 because I haven't called the parameter constructor for this. So now I will pass the some value, say about 30. So now you can see that I have passed the value. Now I will print the value of a and b. So value of b will be printed, but the value of a will not be printed because I am calling this constructor, and then in this constructor the value of a is not defined. So let me run this and see. So now you are able to see that the value of a is 0 and the value of b is 30, because I have passed the value by declaring the constructor. This is the parameterized constructor where I have passed the value of b directly, and I am calling this constructor because when I pass the parameter means to say that this constructor will be called, and in this constructor I have only defined the value for b. So it is printed the value for b, not for the a. So I think this is all for today session. So I think guys you have understand what are the constructor, the types of constructor in Java. If you haven't understand anything, please let me know in the comment section, and also let me know any thing which you want me to make a session on this, I will definitely make a session on that and let you know. So for today's session, thank you. Thanks for watching. Please guys like, subscribe and share my video.